Ladies and gentlemen, gather around as I tell you a story that happened like 2 hours ago. A story so frightening that some of you might not even sleep afterwards. Story full of ups and downs, full of sparks, the rain and passion. Story that every man fears is gonna happen to him one day. A story that he's gonna become the meme. And the story that happened to me today. So the story starts with a little spark, a little Tinder, if you will. We match with a lady, we text back and forth, weeks, even months pass, and today we have met for the first time. When we meet, I like what I see, and her head goes like this. So I kind of figure out that she kind of likes what she sees as well. So we walk around, we talk a bit, and everything seems to be going really smoothly. But there are dark clouds on the horizon, literally. So she texted me a few hours back that it's supposed to be raining, but I'm like, nah, fuck that, it's not gonna rain. And as we taking the walk, a fucking monsoon starts pouring down on us. So we quickly look around, trying to find a shelter from this ungodly amount of water that started pissing from the heavens. All of a sudden, we find ourselves under the shelter, but with no way out. Our only way is way forward because there are no cupboards. So we look into the storm. We can't even see the end of the street because of the fucking water pouring down on us. And we look at each other and we decide, yeah, we just have to make this run. We have to make a run for it. So I make a suggestion. We should go back to my place. It's closer than yours and you will not be cold in a tram. And she's like, yeah, well, let's go to your place. I knew that my roommate is gonna be there, but yeah, like we can talk, we can grab a tea, and so you know how these things go. And so we start striding through the rain. I have my jacket on, but I'm wet, I'm freezing, like this is no bueno. But I look at this girl that's wearing barely a shirt. She's striding through the storm, the droplets raining next to her, not even hitting her by sheer force of will. She's so heated. She's gonna make the run. She's not having any of this. She's like a goddess of the storm, walking in her realm. And all I can do is just stare and look in awe at what's happening next to me. Like literal goddess is blessing me with her presence. I can't believe my eyes at that point. She even takes pleasure being in this kind of storm that's raging around us. Few minutes pass and we make it to my place. Finally, I give her a towel, a blanket, make a cup of tea. We sit, we talk, we listen to some good music. Everything's going fine. But then everything changes. I look at the time and I wonder, can I make this trip to the store so I can buy some groceries for tomorrow? We kinda talk it off, but then she reminds me that I wanted to make the grocery shopping. And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can make the trip. It's not gonna take us long. We can be back in a minute. So we go outside, the storm is raging. We hop into my car because we don't want to get more wet. We go to the store, we have a good time grabbing groceries, talking about stuff, the grocery shopping is kind of sport in an adult life. And then we hop back into my car and she's like, well, you can drive me to my place since we would be staying at your place only for about an hour because of the curfew. And I'm like, yeah, I can drive you there. I'm like, that's no problem for me. So we make the drive, we laugh, we have a good time again. I park my car next to her house. We step out. I go with her. We're standing next to her house, next to the entrance. We say our farewells. And she's like, I would love to invite you to go with me, but you have groceries in your car. And I'm like, yeah, that's a bummer. I need to take care of those groceries. So I turn around and walk away. Let that sink in for a while. I literally turn back, go back to my car, and then it hits me. I can take the groceries and put them in her fridge. But as soon as I realize, the dreadful sensation comes crawling into my head. I have no way to contact her. She's living in an apartment block. I don't know which of these names should I ring to. I don't have data on my mobile. I don't even have her number. So I stand here looking at the door that just closed before me, that I myself closed. And then the realization comes to my mind that now I became a fucking meme.